As fighter pilot John Boyd once said, to be or to do. I have a finite amount of time in my life. Do I want to spend it on being someone or being able to do something? The answer for this question is different for every person and is influenced by their calling. If I am playing World of Warcraft and I switch between protector and healer often, I can be decent at both but never great at either. For greatness is not about talent alone, but talent and practice skill. And the hardest content in life, the things that make a difference after I am gone, all require greatness. When I play a role-playing game, a motivating factor for leveling up is the ability to freely choose where to place a talent point, a currency that represents the unit of time and effort required to obtain that point. Do I want more speed? More strength? To improve a specific skill to be better? There are many choices, and I need to handle it.
Handle it!
What if I was able to, in real life, devise a currency for both my time and effort? To make a talent tree for my life? How would my day-to-day life change if I knew that I would get a talent point to make me better at something of my choosing? How would I build myself? And would I be built differently than I currently am right now? The answer depends on if I could see the rest of the talent tree. Without seeing the bigger picture, I would spend my points based on what I needed for that day, at the whim of my immediate goals. How do I make a talent tree for myself? The answer is a well-examined life and work. Lots of hard work. Since I am writing not only about philosophy, but hacking philosophy, I will apply this concept to both hackers and cybersecurity operations. Now, there exists this notion that there are only two types of talent trees, two paths for cybersecurity, red and blue, offense and defense. I see four distinct talent trees to choose from, however: adversary, recovery, risk, and leadership. The adversary tree is for direct engagement with a threat, and the talents in this tree are for clearing the path. The recovery tree is for recovering from an engagement with a threat, ensuring that the party survives. The talents in this tree are for staying on the path. The risk tree is for identifying dangerous threats, categorizing them in methods for finding dangerous monster nests, either for hunting them or avoiding them. Talents in this tree are for finding the path. The leadership tree is for determining which goals are worthy and will get the party skilled up enough to challenge harder content. The talents in this tree ensure that the team is ready for the path. The other three talent trees can be good for solo play, but the leadership trees is the only one that requires a party. In a role-playing game, there are always different job classes or archetypes: tank, healer, damage. And there are always different ways to do each of these archetypes, called job classes. An example for damage dealers would be a rogue versus a hunter. Now, one is up close, the rogue. The other is far away, the hunter. Now, both are viable. Both have strengths and weaknesses. Both accomplish the same goals of the archetype in their unique way. They deal damage. An example for cybersecurity would be offensive security, operators and pen testers. One operates without telling anyone, the other tells everyone. Both are viable. Both have their specific uses. Both accomplish the goals of the archetype, the adversary. The stats used for a rogue are not the same as the stats used for a hunter, even though they have similar functions. The training used for an operator is not the same as the training needed for a pen tester, even though both types of training may cover similar skills. So why is this important? Because to be effective, I need to know what type of archetype I am. I need to know what it is that I bring to the party, how to become better at my role, what stats I need to prioritize, and how best to spend my talent points. Now, if I put one talent point in each of the four cyber archetypes, guess what happens? I'm okay at many things, but I'm not valuable for anything. Life is not the same as a video game, where opportunities to either change our class or reset our talent points exist. So getting it right as possible on the first time through is important. My rough sketch ideas for the job classes are as follows. For the adversary tree, we have operators, pen testers, threat hunters. For the recovery tree, SOC, incident response, and IT hybrids. For the risk tree, we have auditors, risk framework, business analysts. For the leadership tree, we have tactical, people like team leaders and managers, strategic, senior managers or directors, and organizational, people like VPs or C-suites. Now, I know what I am. I am an adversary archetype that has spent enough talent points in the adversary tree that spending more points in that same tree is producing diminishing returns. I have started dropping points into the leadership tree now, a supporting tree that doesn't invalidate the adversary points I've spent, but enhances them. The more I go back and put additional points into the adversary tree, the less effective I become as a leader archetype. Most important though, is that I know the path that lies in front of me, how to build towards it effectively. Now, I understand that life is not a video game and not everything will be as black and white on paper as it is in reality. The core message of this letter is thus: the cost of greatness is our time. To spend our time on something that does not take us one step closer to greatness, takes us one step away from greatness. If we aren't going forward, we are going backwards. Eventually, we all run out of time, we all run out of steps to take, and there is no talent reset button. Do not spend your time blindly. Know what direction should be traveled, know what the ultimate destination is, and head out and start your journey. Farewell, and may fair winds be forever at your back.